Hi, welcome. In this video, we will study about the mathematics test preparation from the federal book of Matric class. These questions are taken from federal board mathematics book and they are asked in all mathematics lecturer test of KPPSC, Punjab Public Service Commission, Sindh Public Service Commission, Federal Public Service Commission and Balochistan Public Service Commission. Apart from this, these mathematics questions are also asked in ETA, NTS, and other platforms. So, I arrange here the set of important questions which are to be asked in the coming lecture or test. So, be tuned with us and be alert. The first question is the order of the matrix P is equal to 3, 2, 5 is. So, the order of matrix is defined as the number of rows into number of columns. So the number of rows in this matrix is 1 and number of columns are 3. So its order is 1 by 3. So the second option is right. In the second question, transpose of the matrix C is equal to 0, 1 is. So transpose of any matrix A is denoted by A to the power T and it is equal to change the position. If it is row, so it will be changed into column, and if it is column, then it will be changed into row. So here it is row, so it will become column. So the 0, 1 column, so the option number 4 is the transpose of the given matrix C. So this option is right. Okay, and the next question 3, we are asked find the determinant of the matrix A is equal to minus 1 1 and the first row, and in the second row we have 2 0. So for the determinant of the matrix, first of all we must have the square matrix. The square matrix are those matrices in which number of rows and number of columns are equal. So in this matrix we have 2 rows and 2 columns. This is a 2 by 2 matrix or 2 cross 2 matrix. So in order to find out its determinant, we use the formula of determinant is we have to multiply the diagonal elements. So minus 1 and 0 are in first diagonal, and the second diagonal we have 1 and 2. So we have to multiply them and to subtract each other. So minus 1 into 0 minus 1 into 2. So minus 1 zeros are 0 and minus 2s are 2. So we get minus 2. So the determinant of the matrix A is equal to minus 1 1 2 0 is minus 2, which is option number 1. So option number 1 is right for the question number 3. Okay, in question number 4 we are asked to find out the product of matrix xy into 2 1 2 minus 1. So first of all, what is the criteria of the product of the matrices? So if the number of column is equal to the number of rows of the second matrix, then these matrices will be conformable for the multiplication or product. So here in this example, in the first matrix we have 2 columns, okay, and in the second matrix we have 2 rows. So number of columns in the first matrix equals to number of rows in the second matrix. So this is conformable by multiplication. Now what will be the result of that matrix? So in the first matrix is of order 1 into 2 and the second matrix is of order 2 into 1. So the required resultant matrix order will be 1 into 1. So now we have to find out its product. So its product will be 1 cross 1 matrix, so 2x into y into minus 1, which gives us minus y. So this is 1 cross 1 matrix, 2x minus y, and it present in the option number 3. So option number 3, that is 2x minus y, is the result of the product of xy into 2 minus 1. Okay, I think you got this concept. In question number 5, we are given the matrix M, which has 4 elements A, B, C, D, and we are asked to find out its adjoint of the matrix M. So for adjoint we use this symbol ADG, and adjoint of any matrix is given by we have to change the first diagonal elements, position of the first diagonal elements, and to change the signs of the second diagonal elements. So A and D will be replaced with each other. So here we get D instead of A, and A will be in the position of D. And we have also to change the signs of B and C, so it becomes minus B and minus C. So now D minus B and minus CA is present in the option number 4. So the required answer is option 4. So for adjoint of the given matrix, we have to change the positions of the first diagonal elements and to change the signs of the second diagonal elements. So in that way, we have to find adjoint of the given matrices. In the next question, number 6, we are asked to find out the product of minus 1, 2, 1, 3 and the matrix 0, 0 and 0, 0. Now it is obvious, we already know from the theory of real numbers, complex numbers, natural numbers and all sort of numbers that any number which is multiplied by 0 gives us 0, and that is true always for vectors. Any vector with which is multiplied with another 0 or null vector, so it also gives or results 0 vector. So in the case of matrices, if a matrix which consists of all entries from which is 0, and when we multiply this 0 matrix or null matrix with another matrix which have non-zero entries, so the result will be 0. Okay, so here this is example. Now let's try if it gives 0 or elsewhere. So already we know that how to multiply the matrices. So the order of first matrix is 2 by 2 and the second is always 2 by 2. So the number of columns and number of rows are equal, and the required order of the matrix will be 2 cross 2. So now let's multiply them. So we get minus 1 into 0 which gives us 0, plus 2 into 0 which gives us 0. We multiply first row with first column, again first row with second column, which gives minus 1 into 0, 0, 2 into 0 plus 0. Now second row with first column, 1 into 0, 0, 3 into 0, 0. And second row with second column, we get 1 into 0, 0 plus 3 into 0, 0. So we get 0, 0, 0 and 0. So the resultant end 0 matrix. Next question number 7 is about the matrix M is equal to 1, 0 is a dash matrix. So now in this matrix we have 2 rows and 1 column. So this type of matrices are called column matrix. If a matrix have only 1 column, then that matrix is called column matrix, and if the matrix has only 1 row, then that matrix is called row matrix. And square matrices are those matrices in which number of rows and number of columns are equal, and zero matrix is that matrix in which all the elements are entries of that matrix are equal to 0. Now this is the example of column matrix. Question number 8 is pi, which is Greek alphabet, is a or n dash number. So this is very tricky question, and it is asked from about all the students in all sort of examinations. So pi is actually irrational number which has the value 3.14157989 and so on. So this is irrational number because after the decimal point the number are not non-repeated and not terminating. So this is irrational number. Okay, sometimes you can see that pi is equal to 22/7. Now the question is that it is written in p by q form and p q are not equal to 0. So some people say that this is a rational number. Yes, obviously 22/7 is a rational number, but pi is irrational because 22/7 is not the actual value of the pi, but for easiness or calculation purposes we just approximately write pi is equal to 22/7. So it's not its actual value. Its actual value is 3.1415 and so on. So pi is irrational number. Okay, in the next example we are asked to find out conjugate of z is equal to -1 minus iota. So first if we have a complex number, if we have z is equal to a plus b iota is any complex number, so its conjugate is denoted by z bar and it's equal to a minus b iota. So we have to change the sign of or symbol of the iota or the imaginary part. So now the imaginary part is b iota, so we have to change its sign which becomes minus b iota. So the conjugate of z is equal to minus 1 minus iota is minus 1 plus iota. Minus iota will be changed into plus iota. So option number 3 is right. And question number 10, we are asked to find out the value of minus 1 power 22 over 2. This question is asked in almost all competitive examination. It is asked in engineering entry tests or all departmental entry tests or in the lecture or mathematics test. So how to find out the value of minus 1 power 21 by 2? So it is equal to, it can be written as minus 1 power 21 whole power 1 over 2. Now what is minus 1 power 21? So minus 1 power 21 is odd number, so it not affect the negative symbol. So again we get minus 1 and whole power 1 over 2, which is actually minus 1 square root, and we know that minus 1 square root is equal to iota. So minus 1 power 21 by 2 is equal to iota. So here iota is present in the fourth option, so fourth option is the right answer. Question number 11 is real part of 2ab iota plus iota square. So every complex number consists of two parts. One is called the real part, which is free from imaginary number, and the other is called imaginary part of the complex number, which consists of iota. So now first simplify this, and after that we see which one is the real part and which one is the imaginary part. So 2ab iota plus iota square equals to 2ab into iota, and iota square is equal to minus 1, so it gives us minus 2ab. So minus 2ab, now in this part we have no imaginary number, and in the first 2ab iota we have the imaginary iota. So the second part is the real part, which is minus 2ab. So minus 2ab, which is the second option, is the real part of the given complex number. And question number 12, we have if z1 is equal to 2 plus 3 iota and z2 is equal to 5 minus 4 iota, then z1 is greater than z2, and the second option z1 is less than z2, and the third option z1 is equal to z2, and the fourth question none of them. It is a very challenging question for you. Let's think on it. Which one option is right? So none of them is the right option, because this is the only difference of the real number and complex number. And complex number, we don't have any order relation. We don't say about any two number that this number is greater or less than the other complex number. That is in the same case in the real numbers, we can say about number that the first number is greater than or equal to or less than the second number, because in real number the order relation is defined, but here in the complex number we don't think so that this number is greater or less than another number. Question number 13 is, in scientific notation the number 30600 can be written as. So for scientific notation, after the first non-zero digit we have to put the decimal point, and after that decimal point we have to count all the digits. So 30600 can be written as 3.0600. Now after that point the number are the right side, so 1 2 3 4, so 4 numbers, so we can write 10 power 4. If we move the decimal point from right side to the left side, then in that case the power of 10 will be a negative. So here the answer is 3.06 into 10 power 4. So the second option is the right option. Question number 14 is, characteristics of logarithm of a number 1662.4 is. Okay, to find out the logarithm of any number, we have to find out its characteristics and mantissa. Characteristics is very easy to find out. Now in this question, the characteristics is we have to change the point, the decimal point position. That is, we have to put after first non-zero digit the decimal point. So if we change this decimal point to this place, so it becomes 1.6624 into 10 power. How much we have to displace it? 3 position. So its characteristics is 3. The power of 10 in this case is called the characteristics of the given number. Okay, the logarithm of unity to any base is, so the log of 1 always equal to 0, and log of 0 is always infinity. Log of 0 not exist, which is infinity, and log of 1 is 0. It is very mostly asked question, so learn this by heart that log of 1 is equal to 0. the value of log p over q is, so this is the theorem or formula for calculating the logarithmic of the quotient or the ratio of two numbers or two expressions. So log of p by q is equal to log of p minus log of q. So the first option is right, and log of p into q, when they are in product, then this is equal to log of p plus log of q. So product becomes addition and quotient becomes subtraction. Question number 17 is evaluate x cube y minus 2z over xz for x is equal to 1, y is minus 1 and z is equal to 1. Now we have to put the value of x, y, z in the given expression. So we get x cube into y. So x is equal to 1, 1 cube means 1. Y is equal to minus 1. So we put minus 1, this minus 2, z value is 1. Again x is 1 and z is 1. So 1 into minus 1 gives minus 1, minus 2 into 1, minus 2 by 1. So minus 3 by 1 gives us minus 3. So the first option is the right option. Question number 18 is if a plus b is 17 and a minus b is 3, then find the value of ab. Now we have two equations, a plus b is 17 and a minus b is 3. So by adding these two equations, we get 2a is equal to 20 or a is equal to 10. So the value of a is 10. Now for b, we have to put the value of a in the first equation. So we have 10 plus b is equal to 17, or b is equal to 17 minus 10 is 7. So we have the value a and b. A is 10 and b is 7. So the value of a into b, that is the product of ab, is 10 into 7, which gives us 70. So the value of ab is 70, which is not present in the given option. So the given options are wrong and the answer is 70. Okay. And question number 19, we are given simplify 3 plus square root 3 into 3 minus square root 3. Now there are two ways to solve this example or this question. First we have to multiply each and every number with another pair. First we have to multiply 3 with 3 and to minus square root 3, then square root 3 with 3 and to minus square root 3. So by this way we can get the required answer. We know that a plus b into a minus b, this is the formula, which is equal to a square minus b square. So by that way we can write 3 into 3 is 9, 3 square is 9 and square root 3 square is 3. So 9 minus 3 equal to 6. So option number 3 is right, which is the 6. And question number 20, we are given that x is equal to 2 minus square root 3. Find 1 over x. This is also the most repeatedly asked question in the competitive examination, and it's a little bit tricky, and most of the students wrong this question in their examination. In order to find out, we have to take conjugate of the number. So we are given x is equal to 2 minus square root 3. So 1 over x will be equal to 1 over 2 minus square root 3, and we have to take its conjugate, which will be 2 plus square root 3 into 2 plus square root 3. So this will be equal to 2 plus square root 3 over 2 square minus 3. So 4 minus 3, which is 1. So the answer is 2 plus square root 3. So the required answer is option number B, 2 plus square root 3. So thanks for watching and sparing your time for watching this video. I hope this will be very helpful for you in the coming examinations. So in this video we will cover the first 20 questions, the first of 20 questions for the lecturer mathematics test. Okay, so we have to complete all 100 questions. So in the first video, in the second part, we will cover the next 20 questions. So be tuned with us, subscribe my channel and share it with your colleagues. Thanks.